for a few people to jump on. Waiting for a few people to jump on and see. Giving everybody a few minutes. Am I live? Did I do it wrong? Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Tia. How are you guys doing this morning? I know I'm cutting in on Tiger's time, but this was the only time I could jump on here. I'll have to catch her live, her replay later. I know a lot of people are over there at her side. And I got a busy day today. All right. So, since a lot of people are probably over there on that side, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and say hello and introduce myself as Isabella Thatcher. For those of you who don't know me, I have been in the marketing space off and on for 24 years now. It's always been a passion of mine to work online. I went to school for accounting while in the Navy, and then I graduated with honors in 1996. When I got out, I was looking for an accounting firm to work for. I was planning on working the 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire with a 401k. That's the American dream, right? Well, as many as of you know, that system failed. Many jobs are hard to keep nowadays, especially during this time of the pandemic. The idea that every American has an equal opportunity to move up in life is false now. Social mobility has declined over the past decade, and median wages have stagnated. And today's young generation is the first in modern history expected to be poorer than their parents. That's scary. There has to be a better way to put food on the table and provide for your family. We need hope and we need a better way. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a better way. And more and more people are discovering it. So even experts like Robert Kiyosaki recommend starting a business online. So think about it. You don't have to wear a mask in this business, right? And the best part is there's always room for lots more. The space of online marketing is vast, and there are many fields of diamonds waiting for the ones who will go after it. So today I'm here with another scroll from the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Mandino. Last week on Tuesday, we talked about two of the scrolls, love and prayer, and how they were essential to your business. And they're essentially the lifeline. You must have faith to succeed, and you must have the love to change the hearts of strangers into friends. So today I'm going to talk about the third scroll, persistence. Let me tell you a little story from the book. In the Orient, young bulls are tested for the fight arena in a certain manner. Each bull is brought to the ring and allowed to attack a pitocor who pricks them with a lance. Hey Maureen, welcome. The bravery of each bull is then rated with care according to a number of times he demonstrates his willingness to keep charging despite of the sting of the blade. Now each of us are tested in the same way. If we persist despite the sting of life, if we continue despite the failures of life, we will succeed. Now, you are not delivered unto this world in defeat, nor does failure course through your veins. Henry Ford has actually been misunderstood to be ruthless and cold-blooded, but this misconception grew out of Ford's habit of following through on all of his plans with persistence. Along with persistence, you must have a definite goal and a definite plan to carry out that goal. Luckily, you're in a company that helps you do just that. If your goal is to make a certain amount of money in a month, we have a definite plan in your members area for carrying out that plan. Just look at Bulletproof. But you must do it daily and with persistence for it to work in your favor. So, here are the symptoms of lack of persistence. See if you have any of these. And the best part is you can correct these if you have it. Failure to clearly define exactly what one wants, your goals. These are the lack of persistence. Procrastination with or without cause, usually backed up with an array of alibis and excuses. Lack of interest in acquiring specialized knowledge. Indecision, the habit of passing the buck on all occasions instead of facing issues squarely. The habit of blaming others for one's mistakes and accepting unfavorable circumstances as being unavoidable. Lack of organized plans. Wishing instead of willing. Searching for shortcuts. Fear of criticism. Allowing friends and relatives so influence you that you cannot live your own lives because you fear criticism. This is destroying your ambition. These are lack of persistence. It's like they're saying, don't aim high because people will think you're crazy. Let me ask you, did Colonel Sanders quit after knocking on 10 doors? Did Edison give up after 10 attempts at the light bulb? No, of course not. What did Edison say? He said he did not fail. He said he just discovered 10 ways on how not to invent the light bulb, or something to that effect. Where would we be without light now? Where would we be without electricity? And where will your family be without your persistence and determination to make your lives better starting today? You are needed. You must succeed. It's your duty. You are not a sheep waiting for the slaughter. You are a lion. So you need to refuse to talk, to walk, and to sleep with the sheep. Refuse to hear those who weep and complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not your destiny. Say this to yourself over and over until it sinks in. I will persist until I succeed. I will persist until I succeed. The prizes of life are not at the end of each journey. The prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning. So you have to do the journey in order to get to your prize. It's not given to you to know how many steps are necessary in order to reach your goal. For some, it may be 4 steps. For some of them, it may be 400. Like when you buy traffic, sometimes they don't buy until a month or 2 later. And as long as you're persistent with the follow-up, you will win. And by following up, I mean, I recommend sending an email every single day, blocking out time during the week to write a week's worth of emails is helpful, and getting on different pro marketers' emails to get ideas. So you have to keep going. You must persist. You may still be buying traffic and nobody has bought yet. This is the nature of the game. So how long can you hold out? How long will you persist with the follow-up? That depends on your dream. How big is your dream? Because if you stop just at one traffic run, you will lose. If you stop at just 1 or 2 emails, you will lose. Failure you may still encounter at the 1000th step, yet success hides behind the next bend in the road. Never will you know how close you are unless you keep turning the corner. Many stories have been told of miners stopping short of gold about 3 feet or even inches away. So you always take another step. And if that doesn't lead you to success, take another. learn another skill, and take yet another step. You have to keep going. In truth, one step at a time is not too difficult to do. Say it again. I will persist until I succeed. So it's like when a lumberjack puts an axe to the tree. The first few hits doesn't even move the tree. But as he chops away at it, bits and pieces fly until he weakens the tree. And then finally it comes tumbling down. Timber! Remove the words defeat and failure from your vocabulary. Remove also such words and phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for these are the words of fools. You must endure and persist. Keep your eyes on the goals you have set before you. Post them everywhere so you can keep them in the front of your mind consistently. Working on your business daily without fail will ensure your success in the future. And when you have a little bit of success, don't stop. Don't even slow down your efforts. You must keep going to keep that momentum going. If you stop, it's like you're starting over. You cannot push that boulder up a hill and then stop. You'll get crushed by the boulder. You have to keep pushing it to get it over the hill. So as long as you have breath in you, that long will you persist. For that is another of the greatest principles of success. If you persist long enough, you will win. You will persist and you will win. Here are 4 steps on how to develop persistence. Have a definite purpose backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment. In other words, get a goal you're passionate about and write it down. Keywords here, goal and being passionate about those goals. 2, have a definite plan expressed in continuous action. If you follow bulletproof in the back office, that will start your plan. And if you keep going back and taking action on those videos until it sinks in, then you'll win. 3, have a mind closed tightly against all negatives and discouraging influence, including negative suggestions of relatives, friends, and acquaintances. They have no place in your future. 4, have a friend or join a group who will encourage you to follow through with both plan and purpose. We have a great Facebook group right here in Discover Heal to help keep you encouraged. Attend as many lives as you can. And I also suggest you find an accountability partner in Heal to keep you going. These are the steps by which one may control one's economic destiny. They are the steps that lead to freedom and independence of thought. They are the steps that lead to riches, power, and fame. They are also the steps that lead to mastery of fear, discouragement, and indifference. Upgrading to VIP Elite will also show you the steps to mindset mastery. And also, don't forget to grab Silver Package if you haven't done so already. This will help you in self-care and mastery, which is important. Both are a must to succeed. So that is all I have for you today. Please stay tuned in again this Tuesday night at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more on the scrolls and more words of wisdom from the book. So I'm going to ask you, guess what time it is? It is time to heal. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you. Thank you. God bless, and good night.